What's good? What's good? This is Stinker. This is Stinker the podcast. Hey, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel. Hey, I appreciate all the love and support. The fact that you're here right now, man, it means a lot. Como estamos, mi gente? Buenos días, buenas tardes, buenas noches, wherever you at. I appreciate you more than you could think of. Hey, yo, what's going on in your life, man? Are you taking care of your responsibilities, man? Are you out there doing what you're supposed to be doing? Are you out there, handling the business in order for you to be a better man? Because, whatever happened yesterday don't matter. It's what you're doing today that's going to affect you for the rest of your life, man. I'm telling you right now, because if I go back in time and change a few things, trust me, I would. There's times where I say to myself, man, I got to do better on this. I got to give up what I'm doing right here because this ain't going to help me. This ain't going to make me a better person. And there's times where I say to myself, hey, you did a good job. Also, you got to compliment yourself. That's the reason why I say, you did a good job. But for the most part, man, you have to continue going. That cannot stop. Hey, you did 10 push-ups today. Tomorrow, I expect you to do 11, and so on and so on. Hey, don't give up. You're not in competition with anybody else. You're in competition with yourself. What you did yesterday, and a very simple term that I came across is very simple, right? Do a little bit more than what you did yesterday, today. That's it. That's it. I'm not asking for you to run a marathon knowing good and well you can't run five miles right now. Chill, bruh. If I'm asking, hey, just an example. You got on the treadmill today. You did a mile. Tomorrow, let's do a mile and a quarter. And then, work your way up there. Don't put everything. Because usually what happens is, and I've noticed this even with me, if I do something right and I go fully, like I go all the way in, and I just get tired. I'm like, that's enough. And it takes me a while to get back into what the plan was, right? And you probably get to the point, bro. You done gave me so much advice. I appreciate it. I know the advice I've been giving y'all, man. I hope y'all taking notes, man. Because when I'm dead and gone, I'm telling you right now, you're going to look back at these videos and y'all going to cut the little short clips and just put none but the great advice. I already know it. I see y'all going to put that sad music in the... that sad music they play every time somebody's speaking the facts. That music. No, man, let's get to it, man. Y'all saw the thumbnail. Y'all know what it is, man. Marlon Wayans Katt Williams. Katt Williams, I'm telling you, man, he got everybody shook. Everybody says it's a distraction and everything because people been talking about, no. Look, you have to understand. It's not a distraction to the things that you're thinking about. It's just something to put light in something that hasn't been brought to the light as of yet. Yes, people have talked about it. People have heard about it, but nobody at that level, the level that Katt Williams in, has ever spoke about it. They understand what it is, but it had to be addressed, right? And the thing is, this is what's crazy about Marlon Wayans, right? He's on the Big Boy radio show. He's describing the whole situation, how he doesn't feel anything bad about it, but the thing is that bothers him, and why is it when the black community does it, then of course they get attacked by their own kind? Nope. It goes everywhere. Open up your eyes, or all due respect. The Latin community gets it, the white community gets it, the Asian, all kinds of community gets it. It ain't only black. It's not. We, as Latinos, we also look at it like that. We look at it the same way. When you got somebody like Bad Bunny, right? Talented individual for what we see with the music. Now, there was a movie that came out. Brad Pitt was involved, right? What happened? Bad Bunny decided to wear female clothing, from tops to dresses and everything, to show respect and honor to Brad Pitt. And I'm telling myself, is that the way we show? And then I started doing my research. Brad Pitt wore a dress and all that. I'm like, okay. So, coincidence, a few months later, they're doing a movie together. So, I don't know if there's something in the background that we don't know, because I haven't really tapped into that, to that level of, if you reach a certain success, what's the next level? Because I feel like it's never enough. It's always, what's the next one, right? So I ain't never seen it or anything like that, but just watching from the outside in, it's kind of awkward that Bad Bunny was not in any movies that were blockbusters until he put on that dress. So yes, we address it. This has nothing to do with the fact of just a specific culture. Like I said before, if you are talented and you are a man, there should be no reason why you are being offered to wear a dress and you're supposed to be accepting that if your talent speaks for itself. Look, if you're not doing this on a daily basis, not just when you're wearing a movie, you gotta think about that. You really do. When you out here saying that White Chicks is a classic, it's not a classic, it's just a movie. It, like, literally, it's not one of those movies I want to watch over and over and over. And I highly doubt that the majority of the people want to watch that movie over and over. But we are going to address it because we're looking at like, okay, did you take off because you did that? Because that's what it looks like. Then you get the deals, then you get other things that open up other doors. But let's get one thing clear. This is not what you do on a daily basis. And I get it, this whole acting thing, but where's that line? You know that line? That line that you say, hey, you know what? I stand for this. And that's a man that just doesn't sit well with me. It doesn't. And I have nothing against men that actually want to live that kind of lifestyle. As long as you're not confusing the youth and then, of course, the kids, because I got kids and I'm trying to raise my kids the way I know how to raise my kids. Like, just to give you an example, right? And this is how I address my kids. So if my little boy goes in the closet, goes into his mother's side, and let's just say he grabs a pair of heels and puts them on, I'm not like, man, what are you doing, man? You a boy, you ain't supposed to be wearing that. What are you doing? Nah, man, we don't give. No, I don't do all that. I calmly go to him and say, hey, that is your mom's belongings. They stay in her room. Don't you got your own pair of shoes that you could wear and they're in your room, right? We bought you your own clothes. We bought you your own shoes. And that's how I dress it. I don't go in there with intentions of like, oh, you a man. No, I go in there with like, hey, leave your mom's stuff alone. It belongs to her. And I think every parent should approach it like that. This ain't about being an alpha dog or being machismo, being hard and all that. No, that's just looking at your little boy and say, hey, man, I do it with my daughter too. If I see my daughter and she's wearing her mom's stuff, I'm like, that belongs to your mom. What are you doing? That's just the way I handle things. And I think that it starts at home. So as I'm building them and into adults in the future, they understand that, hey, we stand for this because this is not us. And eventually they get it. They're like, okay, cool. So as they get older, they realize principles, morals, honor, respect, discipline, focus. They know all that stuff because I'm the one putting it in their mind. So when I look at certain people that are in a higher level, let's say I get to that level, right? I'm not gonna. No, that's not where I'm not gonna sit on that side of the table because I know that my talent speaks for itself. So why do I gotta do that? If you offer me $100 million to wear a dress, I'm gonna be like, no, that's not who I am as a person. If you hire me for a job, this is what you want me to do. I don't want that job. I could do something else. And of course the whole, you get blacklisted, blackballed, canceled and all that. Look, it's not about that. And I think that's the problem we're missing. There's a lot of people that did certain things to get to certain levels, right? So at that moment, when I address this situation, it's because I look at it from a man's point of view. If a man wants to do that, are they doing that on a daily basis? Are they waking up in the morning and have a closet full of clothes and dresses are in there? Now, if that's who you are as a person, cool. I don't have no issues when you do movies like that because you're not portraying a fake image. Now, if you're not like that, then you got to question it because once this whole costume comes out, this character comes out, people see you in the light and they say, hey, by the way, can you imagine the press run? If they were doing a press run with white chicks or whatever, they would have to wear that every single place they went. Can you imagine? As a man, look, man. Everybody's entitled to do whatever they want to do. Just don't mess with the kids. Leave the kids alone. And certain artists, certain actors, certain athletes are in position of power. Understand that you got a lot, especially athletes, everybody, entertainment. You have people looking at you, me as a father looking at you. And if I bring my boy to a basketball game, to somewhere, and then they see you like that, they're like, then they question and they're looking at me, hey, daddy, is that, look, that's such and such. I like him, but they're wearing a dress. Can I wear a dress? And I'm like, why do you want to wear a dress though? And that's where we have to be like figuring that out as parents. But I get it, to each and their own. Everybody raised their kids different. But that is what I think, that if you are literally a man and this is not something you do on a daily basis, maybe you should reconsider how you live in your life. And I think with Katt Williams addressing what it is, because now we go into something deeper that needs to be uncovered and it needs to be addressed. Like, what is the main reason why these men are wearing dresses? And if they are, is that the way they're boosting their career to the sky? Because if it is, then that's not the way to go about it. It's not government. But hey, I don't want to be a dead horse. We talked about this already several times. And I hope that now we get a better understanding. Look, I'm not trying to push nothing on y'all. Like, y'all not trying to push nothing. I hope that y'all not trying to push something towards me to say, hey, what you need. No, I don't need y'all to follow my path. All I'm saying is I'm expressing my point of view and my concern, because I didn't see people in the comments. It is what it is, man. But hey, do me a favor. Subscribe to the channel. Si te gusta lo que mira, press like. Share this video on your social media platforms. Drop a comment in the comment section. I'm always interacting with mi gente. Hit the notification bell to get notified. Visit the website r2drec.com. And always remember, have peace in your heart, have faith, and never give up. All right, one. What's good? What's good? This is Stico. Hey, do me a favor, man. Somewhere on here, you get a chance to check out my other channel. I release all my music there. We have a lot of music coming out this year. Y'all definitely don't want to miss out. Do me a favor as well. Check out the website, r2drec.com. Purchase your merchandise. Let's keep this moving going. Thank you for all the love and support, and thank you for being patient with me. Hey, let's get it this year. All right, one.